Is it somebody right on my call? This is the moment you're meant to know.
Hello, my sunflowers. How are you? How are you? And how are you? Well, I hope your day so far is going marvelously. I really do. Well, with no further ado, there's a lot to talk about, a lot of news to get through. So I'm going to be here for some hours. Not on this particular video, but throughout the day. So I got some catching up to do. So in your pop culture news, what we have here is Ray J taking on the Kardashians. Now, this has been going back for several years, ever since Ray J had that breakdown. I don't know, this was 3 years ago, maybe 4 years. He had a breakdown. It was at night, and he started talking and saying all these things. Well, from then to now, I saw him on Cam Newton's show, and he really broke it down. And I'm going to tell you this. I like the Kardashians, for real. Every last one of them, I really do. I really do. Somebody could be my favorite one season and the next season somebody, but nevertheless, I really like this family. However, I don't like the way that the family got to the top. I have an issue with that. I have an issue with it. Corruption, greed, power, money. It's all in the cards, because I'm definitely going to read on that today. But before I read on it, I like to tell you what I know. Now, Ray J is saying that we made an agreement. This stuff is old, paraphrasing. This stuff is old, over 20 years ago. And, we're still talking about it today because these people won't keep my name out their mouths. They keep mentioning me. And they're pocketing money off of me while they're trying to take me down in Hollywood, because they are such an octopus and they're in everything. They blackball me. So I have to be down here on Smut TV. They don't rule down here. So I got to be where their octopus's paws, because they block me. That's the undercurrent that you don't see. These people are cruel. This is me paraphrasing Ray J. These people are cruel and they play a deadly game. And she said that when Cam said the saying is out that the devil work harder. The devil work hard, but Chris work harder. He said that is absolutely the truth. He said, now, in order for him to go toe to toe with them, because they got the best money, they got the best lawyers that money can buy. He said, in order for me to go, I got to equal them. I got to go toe to toe. I got to get somebody that's greater than their lawyers. I had to do this. I have to do this to go up to this machine that's in everything. Oh my God, if it doesn't sound satanic. Okay, I don't like the word satanic, because there are people that are Satanists. And just because you are a Satanist, that doesn't mean you're evil. Okay, it's just the way we all been structured to believe in the gods and the goddesses and astrology. But don't let me go over in a tangent. So I like a word that will stand true no matter what religion you're in, no matter whatever, demonic. And so he is saying she is demonic. In other words, she is powerful. She is a beast. A demon is a beast. Demonic, cruel, heartless. And yet he's saying they did me wrong. They did me wrong. And yet they're going to come and sue me. They coming after me. When you not only did me wrong, now this is a little tip I didn't know. He said, not only did you steal from my sister Brandy, but you stole from my mother too. I was like, well, I've been damned. I didn't know that. So you know what? Just like everything else going on in the world, just like everything else, especially when I get to talk about politics, With everything going on in the world, it's time for the dirty sheets to come down. It's time to reveal the truth. It's time. And like he said, you say you believe me. You know, I got people say you believe me. There are people I believe them. And because it makes no sense. Now, Ray J is off his rocker at times, but I never known him to be an outright liar. And I have said that about him. He is not the spirit of lying. I'm not saying the brother won't lie. We all lie if we have to. If I have to save my life for somebody I love and to tell a dirty lie to do, I'm going to do what I got to do. Now let's just be an amen or praise the Lord on that. Because I'm going to do what I have to do because it's survival of the fittest. Am I right? So when I say he doesn't lie, I don't know him. In other words, he's just not going to sit up there and lie when he has his life out there an open book. When you don't know whether he's gay or straight. When you don't know whether he's a hoe or a hostess. You don't know. You don't know because he put himself out there raw. But that is the line he have to play on because they closed everything else. I got to play down here in the gutters. And now that I'm down here, I made a name for myself. I'm paraphrasing what I got out of what he said. I got a name for myself. They ain't coming down here with no sugar honey iced tea. I got a name down here and I'm building myself. I hate the fact that I can't build back up, and get that. No, I'm down here. And it's sad because when you look at it, how many stars that has been beaten or gone down, by another celebrity, by Jay-Z or Beyonce, they the highest, been beaten down. And they walk away because they don't want to be on the Housewives, or they starting to change their minds about that. But they don't want to be on the Housewives. They had swum so high, they was up there with the whales. And now they like, you want me to come down to the baby shark? I can't. I don't want to do smut TV. That's what they mean. And many of them go away silently. Black China, after dealing with the Kardashians, she truly changed her life. They are a beastly machine. And I call it demonic because Ray J said they are not honest folk. And I believe him. Why? Because he have enough evidence. He's proven it. Especially when she went on that man's show and took that lie detector test, and she had on black and white, I believe, and Kylie had on red. What occult colors is that? I believe she had on black. I don't know. I got to pull it up. But what occult colors? They was right there in the cult saying, you can't touch me, Ray J. I got this behind me. Look at the colors. I was wondering why Kylie was there. She had on red, and I believe the mother had on black and white. I wish Baby Crone could be here because I'm going to have her pull that up. So it behooves me to see they standing there with their colors. I forgot the name of that man. And they standing there with their colors, and they're saying they don't have to say it by mouth. They're saying that this is the organization, this is the gang I'm under. And it's time for the sheets to be pulled down. If you're doing it in the government, then we got to do it with just these so-called riser-uppers, people that just get famous on their talents, or people that get famous on their looks. They ain't about dumb as a doorknob. Many of them, not all, many of them not college educated, haven't been to school for acting. They just did it in school and they just got the gift, whatever. Many of them don't come through the door of acting and singing with no training at all. And they get to the top. And then they think that their sugar honey iced tea don't stink. And they get the raw with their lack of education, coming from poor background just by the stroke of luck, or the genie in the bottle, or maybe it's your time to rise. Maybe. And so therefore the cards are in your favor. So therefore you rise. And instead of making good in the world, Jay-Z, you make bad and your wife. Because they're two of a kind. Birds of a feather flock together. They are one unit. And I have said over and over, the only way she would divorce Jay-Z if she had to. And even then, I would question it. Because it'll be a money move. And Beyonce done did so much to be with Jay-Z. So, but let me get off of that story. So back to Ray J. So yeah, I believe him. I believe him. Do I believe it could be some kinks in this story? Yeah. It could be, but I don't know. Because at the end of the day, what do you have to lie for? This is a lot of money. This man has been crying about this, I know, for 3 or 4 years. Had a breakdown. How it affect? Can you imagine his wife? Can you see it? Look, they don't. You know, they're like vinegar and oil. So can you see his wife, Princess, saying, you did all these nasty things and you did with that icky Kim. Ooh, can you imagine that's always being thrown up in your face? You in the business. I'm not saying, I'm just using my imagination right now. And you in a business, somebody say, yeah, you did that video with Kim Kardashian. I wasn't, brother. Can you imagine? It's following him. And he got tired of it. It's affecting deals. Why? Because they set him in a bad light. To be clear, they set it up like he forced her. They set it up like he took her. But because people that seen the video were saying it didn't look like it. But they set it up like she was innocent and he did this. He forced her. She didn't want to do something. Just, you know how people are, you know, and all at the same time. But look at her. She's a vixen then and she's a vixen now. She still care about her looks. Heaven and earth can fly away, but Kim gonna wear a corset. Kim gonna do whatever. If it means, and she's admitted it, if it means I'm gonna put dots in my face and put puke in the holes of my skin, and let it marinate, and it's going to give me 5 years younger, I'm taking it. She has made no mistake about that. If I got to do a blood ritual, whatever I got to do to preserve my looks and my body, I'm going to do it. But can you imagine what it's going to be like when she is 65, if she lives to be 60, 65 years old, as that begin to break down and her body and skin is all starting to melt down because it can't hold like it used to? Can you imagine when you can't work out vigorously like you used to? And you still, ooh, can you imagine what she's going to look like? Or by then, because her sisters uncovered it, maybe they'll have another beauty secret that will stop that by then. Who knows? But can you imagine? The body is decaying every day. So I don't care what you do, you're still decaying. You're growing old. You just had a baby. 8 years from now, your baby going to be 8 years old. I mean, it's just the way it is. Now, with this being said, I was just voicing my opinion because when I think about it, I don't feel sad or bad. I just want someone to win. I want him to win his case. Because it's something disheartening about somebody that got to the top on pussy. It's just something about it. When so many people have worked hard and you don't even have no talents. Not really. I don't look at beauty as a talent. I look at beauty as a gift. And to have the money to maintain, let's see. I see Ray J. I see this is the 8. I see he's walking out. Now, I don't know if he's walking out sorrowfully because these are emotions. I don't know. I don't know if this is saying he's moving forward with it, with trepidation and sadness. To me, this is sad. But all at the same time, he knows it's time to move on from it. Make my peace, do what I got to do. This has got to be behind me. This is it. Once this case is done and the whole world knows everything, then you can all leave me the hell alone. This is what I see this card is. So it's like, even though he's red, he's bright. He's standing on principles. He's here out of passion. Now, Is this a money move? I'm going to say, I don't think so. Because he said it already done cost him millions already. And I don't know how true it is, but they said when he got sick, Brandy paid his bills. Now, I don't know if Brandy paid it with her money or she paid it with Ray J's. I don't know, because he wasn't in no condition to do it. But the one thing I do know about Ray J, his mother, no matter what go on with them, their family is thick as thieves. Brandy can be mad at her brother, but know this, Brandy loves her brother, hands down. And she know. And when I say no, I mean no with a capital K. She knows her brother would do anything for her and his mother. Now, I don't know about the father, because the father ain't around like that, like it used to be. Maybe because he's sick and old, can't, whatever, and they just keeping him on the low. I don't know. But the mother, she love her boy. She like me. She love her boy and she love her girl. She's blessed. She got a boy and a girl. What a pair. Anyway, I see victorious. So I see this, and I'm going to say it right now, unless the cards tell me otherwise. Yes, right now he walking in trepidation. Right now he walking in doubt and fear. But he knows the truth. It's like, I'm going to stand on the truth. I'm going to stand on God's word. I'm going to stand on, no matter how I believe or disbelieve in God. You said that the truth is the truth and that the truth set you free. And I'm trusting that I'm going to speak the truth. And I advise them to speak the truth too, and put this thing and bury it and set me free. This is what he's saying. And will he be victorious? The cards are showing, yes, he will be victorious. But this is a block card also. So what does that mean? It's like he's moving on. He's going on. It's out there now. This is a court date. We don't know if it's going to be I think he said in 2028. I don't know why it takes so long to get through these things. But nevertheless, he's like, I think in 2028, we're going to be hearing about it. I want to be alive. I want this. I want to see it. I think this is a spectacular case for him to go toe to toe with the Kardashians. Everybody who ever gone up against the Kardashians has been a loser. Even what's his name? Lamar Odom. I mean, at the end of it all, you still have Chloe mad, angry. She hasn't even forgiven and moved on. But anywho, let me get back to this. So anyway, that I do see a black card, and this black card is, he looks victorious. It looks victorious. But let's see. He needs the outer strength. Right now, I think he don't want to run out of money. He want to be able to fight them to the depths. He's willing to weigh it out. He's willing to go through the depths of the court, whether they keep it in there for 2 years. He's ready to go. He needs the money. And so he's looking for outer strength to be able to clean up his past. He's like, they are a part of my past and I need to clean up my past, but I need mighty strength. I need the will to go on. And also, this is water. So this is water. This is water versus fire. So it's like fiery. He knows that to win, it's going to be a fiery thing. It's going to be hot and heavy. It's going to make news. Alone, they're going to make money off, but just this going to court. Because he's going up against, they ain't dealing with no peace suite. They ain't dealing with that. They dealing with a man who's saying, I will go toe to toe with you. You spend 50, I'm spending 50. And if I have to spend 55 to have an edge over you, I'm going to do what I got to do. This is what I hear Ray J say. And this is what the cards are saying. So with the mighty strength, here we see the swords. And here he is. He said the sword is the spoken word. I will go with the truth, and the truth shall set me free. And this is what he's going with, the truth. Because he's going to win this thing. But if he win it, he want to win it fair. Tell all my secrets. Tell whatever, because whatever you say, I done said already. I want this lie to be exposed, and I'm sick of you using my name for to make me tear down another black family, tear us down. This is how he feel, and I'm sick of it. This is what he said. Of course, you know, I'm adding drama, but pretty much. Over top of him, you look at me like an emotional little boy. I was a little boy when we got started. I was in my 20s, 22, 23. I was a young boy when this all happened. But I'm a 45-year-old man now, the same age as your daughter. I'm not a little boy. I'm willing to go. I know you. I was in the car with you when he said, I was in the car with you when you was going to the funeral. When Robert Kardashian died, I was sitting with the family while I said, oh, Lord, he's been in the court. He's been in the courts with them. And I think Kim asked him, do she want her back? And in my mind, I often wondered that. But that's why he wants the truth out. So why would I want to go back to them? Look what they done to me and my family. What? That's a joke. And that's why he's saying, until this is all eradicated, you'll never believe it. Because they got to come true, and it's got to be out in the open that they took advantage of me. And in a way, they took advantage of Kim, but Kim is complacent to it. So it's like, yes, she was a victim in a way too. I could see that. They were kids. Oh, but he knows that this power company is coming. These women are coming. And they wouldn't, they waited for years, but they wouldn't come after Ray J unless they felt within themselves they could win. This is Earth. They're solid, unmovable, unstoppable, grounded. We're making our name stand forever, and you won't tarnish it. And will it tarnish their name? Yes. This all come out? Look what it did to Blake Lively. Yes, people don't like lies. If you lie, you'll steal. That's how I see it. If you are a liar, you will steal from me, because you're stealing my mind. You're making me believe in an untruth. You're gaslighting me. And I believe, and because of your belief, I suffer. I stumble, I fall. So no, liars, all liars have to have their place in the lake of fire of their mind. Can you imagine having to keep up this lie for over 20 years? And you got famous and still getting famous over the same old lies? I don't know who's right. I don't know who's wrong. I'm just saying the truth will prevail. But right now, Ray J has convinced me why the Kardashian, all this time going out and didn't say nothing. And we all ask amongst ourselves, well, if all of this is a lie, why won't they take him to court? Why are they letting this stay? Why they did it? We was having questions. So now you taking to court because you want Ray J to shut up. You done threw a rock, turned his life into a living hell, blackballed him, and now say, oh, we can take him down now. He weak. We can do this. Let's get rid of him. He's a fly in our soup. And if it sounds like I'm defending Ray J, I am, because he's been crying and fighting for this, not physically crying, but spiritually crying. He wants to be free of this. He just wants them to tell the world the truth. And it may not mean nothing to nobody, but when you have children, it matters what they think about you. It matters. And he's waiting for Judgment Day. They were so sweet and they were a beautiful couple until she stole Kim. They were beautiful. And they was like, we're going to be together forever kind of relationship. She brought out the best in him. He brought out the best in her. But their mama saw money in it. And they asked him, was she in the room when you made love? No. But do she have to be? She could have been in another room, like they do on TV. But here, judgment, a new dawn and a new day. Judgment is coming up against her. Judgment is coming up against Kim. Their day, they have judgment coming up against them. And the towers are coming down. The towers, the masculine powers of it, the phallics of it all is coming down. The self-centeredness of it all, the unbreakableness of it all. Either Ray J with "you shall not bother me no more, you are dust under our feet," or for Chris and Kim, your crown is broken. People see who you are. You are a liar and a thief. You got on the back of using me and your daughter. And no matter how big you get, the world see you. Your crown has been knocked off. It'll never be the same once the truth is fully out. And last on this, we see the fool. But this the fool. He's a fool about what? He's a fool about what? No more, you ain't gonna be able to power over me. Once the truth is out, you're not gonna be able to have me having sleepless nights. I can't do it no more. My health. I won't be able to drink like that and drink my troubles away unless I die. But you wishing that on me. You wish I die, go to sleep, never wake up. You've been my nightmare. You've been my thorn. You've been my inspiration to fight for truth. And you know what? You will not have that over me. I am the fool. You will not lord that over me. The truth is going to set me free. And if the God that you all believe in, even you, Chris and Kim, the God that you believe in said that he's a righteous God and a just God and a fair God. That God will rule over me and over this case. Because if that God is about truth, then truth I stand. And let every man and every woman be damned for lying. And the outcome for Ray J, the Hierophant. The truth will prevail. The Hierophant. You will have your just day. The Hierophant. Heaven hears you. The Hierophant. You don't have to conform no more to what you don't believe in. The Hierophant. They have no more power over you. Either way, it's done. Your prayer has been answered. Either way. And it started out with you moving on, and you can move on. Either way. But it's too soon to tell. But just on an emotional level and just on a spiritual level, for me physically, I believe that he has this, long as he doesn't lose his way and stick with the truth. But it's too close to tell. But right now, as the case go on and as we listen, but right now, I can say this, the ball is in his favor. He has favor. The ball is in his favor to win. I'll say it like that. The ball is in his favor because if he wants the towers to be knocked down, they will be knocked down. And he wants the truth out, he want it out. And that he will have. And last, what do the Kardashian feels about that? They say, we're ready. We had a lot of other people came up against us and we could take you too. But believe me, they're a little shaky in this. And they're saying we shall be victorious. We shall be victorious. They are saying we shall be victorious. And Ray J is saying, long as I don't have no more sleepless nights, and long as the truth is out, I can move on. Heaven is in my favor. The heavenly choir, the angels have heard my cry. You, with your strength and your power and your word and your might and your glory, You believe you got this. Well, we'll see. And that's the way we're going to end this. We will see. I hope you enjoyed this reading of Ray J versus the Kardashians. I say right now, I like the Kardashians. I adore the Kardashians. But this story has been going on for a very long time. And now it takes the truth to mingle through all the lies. And let the truth stand. And every man be a liar. And with that, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for joining me as I read on Ray J. Again, he's one of my favorite people to read on. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. And if you did, please, 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 please give us a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, become a sunflower and be a beautiful sunflower. And so what's so big about that? Because you're sunny and you're spitting seeds in the earth of goodwill. That's what it's all about. And with that, hype us up. And last, sunflowers.